Hello everyone from Turkey. Today I am traveling to Cappadocia, one of tourist regions of Turkey, but now I am still in Ankara because yesterday I came here and to be honest, often some tourists who come to Ankara and then they want to go to Cappadocia, they have a bus ride at the same day as they arrive to Turkey. And in my opinion, it's not the best way of traveling to this place. Yes, of course, Ankara isn't known as a favorite or top tourist destination, but even here you can find a lot of interesting places. Some of them I also showed in my previous video, but also if you will sleep here, you will have a lot of nice emotions from your trip, and you can also wake up and take a nice breakfast here. For example, I took today delicious Turkish breakfast. So I already came to a bus station of Ankara. It is quite big. It has two floors, and when you arrive here, even if you have your ticket, for example, you can buy a ticket on site Obilet. I will also leave a link to it in the description to this video. But even if you have your ticket, you need also to go to the service desk and they will say you which platform you need to go, and sometimes they also print a ticket for you even if you have an electronic variant. The building of the bus station looks quite old, but when you go to platforms, you can see a beautiful skyline of the city. It is really modern and it looks very nice. And this bus station is located not far away from the city center, and you can easily go to it from the center or from your hotel. I came here by metro, but you can also choose other option to get here. So I don't think that it will be a big problem. Bus transport works quite well in Turkey, and if you will need to travel somewhere to other city, you can definitely choose it and buy some ticket on a bus, and I think that your ride will be quite good. But what you also need to know about bus travels here, it is about some language barrier, because even when I got my ticket and I asked a guy about a platform, he said that I need to go to the 8th platform, but he showed me only 6 fingers, and only in a couple of seconds he understood that he need to say 6, not 8. So it's better to double check. I already arrived to my hotel in Cappadocia. To be honest, you will probably stay in Göreme because Cappadocia is like a region. It's more known for tourists, but the village, its name is Göreme, and it is better to stay in some hotel here, and also a bus can go straight to Göreme bus stations. And if we talk about hotels that you can book here, you can choose from two main options. First one is to live in an old style hotel which is made in caves. And yes, of course, in this region, a lot of people lived in cages previously, and of course it's known for this. But usually this kind of hotels, they don't have a lot of space inside because it is a question of a cave, and also a lot of restrictions that are connected with the age of these hotels. But now you can also find a more modern hotel like that one that I choose to stay this time, and usually they are made also in a typical stylization that is connected with this region, but it is made from modern materials, and it is more comfortable. So usually it will be also a good option to choose it here, and I think that you could like it too. I stayed in a small hotel. It is like a boutique style hotel. I think there are only 5 or 6 rooms in it, and it is close to the main street of Göreme. So now I will go to explore this place, and I can even already say that there are a lot of tourists here, and it is even now when it is not the high season here. But in my bus, a lot of people were tourists. They were talking about this travel to Turkey, to Göreme, and when I arrived already to Göreme, I also found that mostly it is done not for locals, but for some tourists. Anyway, this place is really unique, and I think that traveling to Göreme will be a nice idea.
Cutting the power lines, we're done talking about it. A spark turns into fire, and we're not sorry about it. If you're not sleeping tight, you know we're onto something. You hear the streets are crying, ocean turns into fighting.
I already ate my dinner. To be honest, it is not an easy quest to find some traditional food, very traditional, very specific food here. A lot of restaurants and cafes, they made more for tourists, but they are done well, and I can say that despite the quantity of different hotels, different restaurants, despite the fact that you couldn't find a lot of local people here, the whole village, the whole Göreme looks really attractive because the stylization of different places is very similar, and also the landscape is so amazing here. It is just stunning. When you are looking to these landscapes, you are thinking about some space skylines, maybe about the Mars or some other planet, but it is really tough to understand that it is just on Earth because it looks so unique and so unnatural for any place that I saw previously in my life. Now I came to a place where you can also enjoy the sunset so nicely because here you can a beautiful view on the valley, on different parts of Göreme, and it is definitely a good place to meet the end of the day. I think it will be a really nice idea to take at least coffee or tea and just to feel the vibe of this place.
Take it to the streets. Hit control of the wheel. Take it to the streets. Hit control of the wheel.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة
Of course, I read a lot about Cappadocia and Göreme, but I couldn't understand that it will be so nice and so beautiful. It is definitely unique place on the earth that everyone should visit in their life.